We're ready to move on to the next phase.
It's an origin story about Caesar, that first ape that stood up and started to lead the revolution.
And for the first time, you get to see the world through his eyes.
This film is about what can happen when you mess with science.
I want you to start testing the revised 112 ASAP. I'll give you whatever you need.
Our film starts with James Franco's character, Dr. Will Rodman.
Our drug allows the brain to repair itself. We call it the cure to Alzheimer's.
Young scientist who's actually trying to do something great, but as an unintended consequence.
Will Rodman finds a chimp called Caesar who has genetically inherited this drug from his mother, and so he decides to take him home.
Home. Caesar is physically like a regular chimpanzee, but because of the drug, he has an incredibly advanced brain.
You've built a pretty good home for Caesar here, but Caesar will soon grow into a large, powerful animal.
In the space of a few years, Caesar grows up as an individual living in a human world, but he's not allowed out, so he sees everything through this one window pane.
He witnesses the brutalization of Will's father and comes bursting out.
Daddy!
And so he is then put in a sanctuary.
He hasn't spent any time with other chimps.
He'll be a little skittish at first, but we'll integrate him.
You have to trust me, but I'm gonna get you out of here.
And at this point, he realizes that his world is turned on his head.
Stupid monkey.
And he's basically this total alien.
And so it's all about his coming of age in this environment.
You see him almost want to lose his humanity and revert to being an ape, but because of the drug that he's inherited, he has this intelligence which he's beginning to be aware of, which he then uses to galvanize these apes and begin to revolt.
What have I done?
It's the story of a revolution encapsulated within evolution. That in itself is dangerous, because that then leads to a chimpanzee being very aware of what is being done to both him and his own kind. And from there we then springboard into what happens next.